I don't know how well y'all can see, but that black box behind the cross is where the chickens like to go lay. One chicken's coming out. That other chicken there has been fussing, waiting to get in. And then there's another chicken over here on the left that's in line after that chicken. Oh, she just went in. So, one chicken out, next chicken in. They're all lined up, ready to lay their morning eggs. Ready? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So, rushing around this morning to get ready so I can run to the store because it's supposed to snow this afternoon. So I'm like, let me go and just get a couple things that we've run out of, just a couple things we need, make sure we have on hand. I had grocery shopped for a couple weeks and then anyways, needed to get a couple things. Got all ready. It's been kind of hectic trying to get out the door this morning. Kids, Lily woke up not feeling well. It's been a lot lately. Go get everything out in the car. Our car's dead. No clue why. No clue. So now we got to figure that out. What on earth are you doing? So luckily Dad looked over and caught her with the quad thing.
Yeah, no.
You did it with the skateboard? What? Skateboard up, please, now. Now, hey, skateboard up. Skateboard up. Oh, good Lord. Hold on, maybe she'll get scared and realize it's a bad idea. Yay! High five, Bubba. No. Let her. She can let that down, but she doesn't need to go down with it. Well. Whee!
No.
Thank you. Okay, you put it back. We're good with you. Okay, Virginia, enough. She wants to send the skateboard down. Why don't you go put the skateboards up in my room? Thank you. Give her her thing, Virginia. Olivia, no ma'am. Not good enough. Not feeling so good? No.
Dad said I had a cold.
Yeah, I think you got a little cold. It's because our weather keeps shifting 20 and 30 degrees every 2 and 3 days.
It's super hot, it's super rainy, then it's super windy, then it's super cold.
I know. Let's go do Bible. Come on, guys. Turn this off. Let's go get Bible done.
It's snowing.
It should start snowing in a couple hours. Oh, it's already started a little bit, Daddy said.
Oh, okay.
Shamam. Okay. Made oatmeal for breakfast. We had some of that. Always the delicious oatmeal. Travis is getting started on his school. The other kids are still going to get theirs done, even with Lily not feeling well. They're loving Moby Max. Virginia's loving that for working on her letters. Honestly, she liked it a lot more than Under the Home that we were using a couple weeks ago. I still think we're going to pull in some of that because we love the read alouds and a few other things. But right now, again, we're just making sure we're spending a little time to catch up on the things that we need to make sure to round out our year. So that's been a fun tool for them to utilize for that. I'm going to, my husband and I were catching up with his brother and trying to figure out going and scratching up some jumper cables and seeing if we can get our car started, try to figure out what the heck is going on. Why all of the things? But God is good. My husband read a psalm for us to go through that, spent some time in prayer together as a family, and we will see if we can't come up with something. And then it's a snow day. It's going to be a snow day. It's not one yet. It's getting there. It's going to be a snow day. We love the snow, especially the girls and Travis, us kids and I. We love the snow. So dang it, we're going to enjoy it, even if like there's a million issues and problems. We're going to enjoy our snow. Ooh, it's starting. Guys, look. It's starting to come down. So, yes, it is. See the white flakes? That's snow.
No, because this one is dirty. Probably by me.
I'm spelling.
I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's starting to, yeah, it's starting to come down. It's so hard because sometimes the camera just does not, I think on the camera it looks like nothing, but there are lots of, you can't see anything on this. There are snowflakes coming down, I promise. These jokes are as bad as your jokes. I don't know why.
They're worse.
Why can't a nose be 12 inches long? Because then it'd be a foot. Okay, it's kind of funny. Okay, you want to tell us your joke? Your famous joke, Travis?
Which one?
Houdini?
Yeah.
Or you can't tell me because it's too cheesy.
No.
These are total Travis jokes that it puts on here. Can you please be careful? That is the only laptop we have, so if something happens...
A couple more.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, where? Where are all of these secret computers we have
I've been
to...
asking you, I don't know.
Yeah, because we don't have them.
So,
Good oatmeal? Uh-huh.
I like it a lot, but it hurts my throat, but I'm still gonna eat it.
Okie doke. I know, you have no hair ties because your sisters took all your hair ties and used them on dolls and things, and now her hair is always in her face. Lily?
The two most useless subjects, science and social studies.
That's for tomorrow. You're not on that yet.
My fun.
You are on...
I thought you said you were...
No. Go back to the
I'm
home.
trying.
You're on the writing ones today.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right, my brother-in-law took me to the store, and since it's snow day, we had to get donuts, so we got that.
I love chocolate donuts.
You love chocolate donuts? Yes. Yes, cold canned spread. We are
Okay.
hoping that
She's
Miss
been with
Thing
me.
down here isn't feeling yucky.
She's been with me like all day today, so it could be that. Oh,
She's just seeming extra cranky today.
Like,
I think she's tired as well, but come on,
It's
Cameron.
Like, what, 12?
Yeah.
12. She wanted to go to bed earlier. Yeah.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, ma'am, I'm sorry. Oh.
She wants you now.
You want me? Okay. What?
Mom?
Grandma? Is that picture of Grandma?
Dada.
Mm-hmm.
Dada.
So, Travis got... You guys didn't even finish that school, did you?
I did.
You did? How many did you do?
I did 4.
Okay. He kind of started his school, because that's when my brother-in-law was here so he could take me to run to the store. We got jumper cables, so we're going to do that when it's not raining. It's like a rain-snow mixture right now. So we're waiting a minute for that to see if that helps. I'm praying that it's just some like weird kooky thing and if something else is wrong. I don't know. It is what it is. So I had to leave. They were trying to get school done on their own, but I don't know. So I should probably go sit down at the computer so we can see if we can't figure that out. We never did actually end up sitting down and like watching anything yesterday. So let your puppy out, Jim. We will probably sit down because we had church last night. Wednesdays are always just late nights for us with all of that. And so we'll probably go sit down and finish watching the History of Us today. It's cozy, it's cold, it's wet. And Travis wants to watch Charlemagne, I know.
What is this, the second video I've talked about?
Yes, and I tried to look it up just to make sure there was nothing, like to see if I could find. It was,
Most likely is.
no, it's a German show that made it, and I think it's just all subtitled.
Okay.
So, anyways, but I was trying to find like a parents review or like something on it, and I could find nothing. So,
Well, then you be ready.
we'll
As the medieval
be
age.
seeing. That might be a show that gets shut down very, very quickly. We shall see. You struggling back there? Doing okay?
Is it?
Travis
Can you
is
see me in
struggling.
the background?
No, but I'm turning it.
No, stop.
Look at Travis.
He's struggling with container content.
And now I'm knocking the whole tripod over.
Good, you deserve it.
Hi, Cheese. She's doing her Very nice. Thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, your hands are all wet. No, don't hit. That's not nice. Okay. I want to go back to bed and restart my day.
Can you?
No, don't. Oh, you're spitting everywhere.
What is the cool thing you do? Like you put your
What are you trying to say?
How could a woodchuck chuck wood if a wood? How do you say it? I'm trying to do the.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
what?
Whoa, what happened?
What
Something
happened?
about a woodchuck chucking all the wood?
Yeah.
It's a woodchuck though.
Woodchuck chucked all the way.
You don't know what a woodchuck
Is
is?
it like a woodpecker?
He's the chucker of the wood.
Who's the chucker of the wood?
Oh my gosh. Maybe you kids do need socialization.
Oh my goodness. What is a chuck woodchuck something? How much?
You should Google woodchuck chucking wood
Okay, Google.
and see if you
Woodchuck.
can calculate how much. Oh, I just remembered.
No.
I just remembered I have a math problem for you. I just remembered that. We need to clear up the counters because I need the perimeter and the area of our countertops.
That's coming up.
Oh, you stopped doing it.
She stopped it. We got to the end.
Baby. Did you lock my door?
Open your mouth. Hey! Come back!
I tried asking her how much wood a woodchuck could chuck, and she didn't answer me.
How rude.
And it chucked 20 egos?
You ready for some more elderberry?
I'm ready for more egos.
I'm ready.
Eggo berry?
Yes, dear.
After that, I should have a donut.
No, you already had one.
No, she didn't.
You didn't have one?
Mom, it's snowing.
She had it in her mouth.
It's snowing hard.
What is that?
It's snowing hard.
A
It's your
stick?
incense.
A stick from the incense. Fantastic.
Hard.
Is it snow starting to pick up? I had these lights up from Hanukkah and I really don't want to take them down. Hold on, don't, Jen. Oh my word.
Look it's snowing.
Yeah, it is really snowing. You guys probably can't see that. Okay, Travis, let the dog out. Go collect the eggs. Huh? Jerry.
After elderberry, can I play outside?
Okay. The snow is really finally starting to come down, which we are pretty excited about. I think the camera's kind of wonky. Hold, please.
I'll be back.
Maybe that's better. Okay, thank you. Wait, what about the dogs, Jerry? Okay, so they're going to do that. It's getting really cozy outside. I love snow days. I know I've already said that probably 100 times, but I really, really, really do. And we haven't really had any this year, so we're really excited. Nobody cares, but we're really excited.
Everyone needs to know how important snow is.
Everybody needs to know how important snow
So
is.
you gotta keep saying it to know how serious it is.
And everybody's leaving your video right now. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys, since I was sharing with you the house projects, I did forget, I need Travis to measure our countertop, so that's going to be a little hands-on project for him that he can do today, but I need him to get measurements because I need to do new trim around the edges, so I need the perimeter of that, and then I need the area to make sure that the concrete I have is enough. I think it's going to be, but I want to double check, so I'm going to have him calculate that out. I also want to make sure I get enough sealer because we already have the concrete, but I need to get a thing of sealer. And there's this one concrete sealer that I found at Walmart that was on clearance 50% off. So I'm really excited thinking I can just get that and that'll take care of everything. So he'll have to get me those measurements, but because we're gonna do concrete countertops. We're gonna do the bottoms. I'm gonna refinish all of the bottoms to be black, and I've got those real like modern kind of sleek handles that'll be on the drawers and the cupboards, and then the uppers I'm just gonna give a fresh coat of white paint. For our master bathroom, I'm going to take out it's a very simple wooden, somebody built it, vanity with our double sink that's in there. So we're going to take that out, kind of refinish, redo it a little bit. Oh, there's a huge hawk outside. And raise it up so that way it is up at the like 36-inch countertop height. I'm a taller person and we have a really, really low sink and it drives me crazy. So we are going to lift that up, which will be really nice. But I'm thinking of doing, because what are you getting into? Everything in our bathroom is going to be some like white shiplap with like a vintagey floral black and white wallpaper on the top. So blacks and whites, the floors will just be wooden. And so I was thinking of doing like a dark green because I'm also going to have lots of plants in the bathroom. So I'm thinking about doing like a darker green as just a little bit of accent color because everything else is pretty much black and white and just some natural tones for the vanity. I also found an old dresser, an old wooden dresser that we've had in our basement that I used to use it used to hold wedding stuff. And to be honest, I've kind of forgotten about it. So when we were cleaning our basement, when it flooded a couple weeks ago, I was like, hey, we've got this dresser down here. So I'm thinking I might refinish it because our room is just going to be all white with probably like a natural texture type curtains and very, very, very plain and basic. And so I'm thinking that pop of green, doing that on the dresser as well in our room might be a fun mix for that. So sharing that with you guys. These were the ones I picked up when we were kind of peeking at paint samples the other day. And then for the kids' hall bathroom, it right now is actually this really pretty soft purple color, which we really like. And so I found a color similar to that we're going to do in the girls' bedroom because they're going to have the like 3/4 shiplap wall as well. And then we're going to do that soft purple on the top for their room. So we're thinking about what we should do because there was a bunch of like just holes in the wall that I patched up last year. People who had put up like the toilet paper holder and they never put it on a stud, so it would constantly fall out. And then they just kept putting it in more spots. So there was like 5 different places they had tried, and just different things like that. We patched it up, and then we are going to have to take off the whole vanity in there is just old and falling apart. It wasn't made out of real wood. It's that like particle board, so everything's just kind of disintegrating. I have no idea how long it's been in there. And then it's got one of the wall like medicine cabinets with the lights attached to it, and it doesn't work, and it hasn't for like a year and a half or so now, maybe 2 years, I don't know. So all of that's going to have to come out of there. I'm just going to put up a regular mirror. I'm looking at the thrift stores to find a mirror. We'll put up I think I'm going to do kind of like a farmhouse style like pennant light that I found was super inexpensive. And then hey, no ma'am, Lily, come get this glass that you left on the table from your sister quickly. Olivia. No. Anyways, point being is that everything's going to have to be repainted in there. I'm also going to scrape the popcorn ceiling off. Thank goodness. I've been working bit by bit. I've done our bathroom so far. In the girls' bedroom, I've gotten the popcorn ceiling off. So if I can get our popcorn ceiling, hello, Zoe jumping up my back. If I can get ours done, and the hall bathroom, that would be awesome. And then I'll just have to do like the hallway, the living room, this huge room in here, and Travis's room, but we'll get there. Anyways, all of this 5-minute story to tell you that I'm not sure for our hall bathroom. I like black and white with accents of like wood and a little bit of metal kind of in there is what I like. Very simple, very clean, not a lot in there. So my original thought was to do something maybe like a gray. I don't know how well it's coming out. So I grabbed, this is kind of a little bit of a darker gray. I'm not quite too sure what we want to do in there. They've got a white shower curtain. It'll be the same vinyl wood floors. Yeah, I'm not completely sure. So I thought about maybe doing a gray in there. And the new vanity I'm going to build, it's very simple. It's going to be like a just a wooden box with some baskets on it. Probably, I really like those wooden baskets that will be on that, and then it'll have a set of the black hairpin kind of mid-century modern legs on it. So very, very simple and clean, with a white countertop, simple mirror, white shower curtain, very, very simple. But our other thought was maybe doing something, I don't know how well you can see this, but some of these kind of like pale kind of minty green on the wall. So right now it's got that really soft, beautiful lavender. It's really, really pretty. I thought about just doing it the same, but then we were like, I don't know, what if we switch it up a little bit and maybe do one of these? I had painted my office at our house 3 houses ago, kind of one of these minty type greens, and we did really like it. So we're kind of thinking of doing something like that. So dark green for our vanity and dresser that I'm thinking of bringing up into our room, because we don't use a dresser, we hang everything, but I'm thinking of doing that. It'll probably be an empty dresser, but it'll also give me a place to put more plants, so it's kind of a win. And then hall bathroom, kids bathroom, somewhere in between one of these kind of like softer minty greens or gray, because I'm so exciting that way. So anyways, I found these in my wallet. I forgot that we picked them out the other day, and I told my husband about them, and I told him that I needed to show them to him, and then I kind of forgot about it. So when I was out in the car this morning, when we found out it wasn't starting, I remember they were in there. So had to share that with you guys. I don't know if I have anything else to share with you, but we shall see. More eggs. Thank you, Bubba. Is this just from the box by my room? Okay, so he got 4 out of there. And then down in the other spot where they like to lay, down there in that tree, if my camera will focus, down there in that tree right there, they like to hide under there and lay eggs. I can see, I think 2 at least over there. I usually never spend like any time in my bedroom, especially since Olivia's been born, because her bed is here in our room, like at the foot of our bed. And so usually when I'm getting an opportunity to sit down and do a video, it's because she's napping. And so I stay far away from this part of the house. And we went ahead and we've got a good sized laundry room that has, I mean, really just has nothing in it. We had the dog kennel in there before. We've had different things in there, but for the most part, it's kind of just wasted space, and it's really awkward and weird. And so we were gifted a second pack and play from someone that they were like, hey, you probably already have one, but if you know, if you have a use for it or know someone who has, whatever. And we were talking about it, and Olivia gets woken up all the time because our older girls, they share a room and it's right across from us. And so when she's trying to nap and they're going in and out of their room, they're constantly waking her up because they're kind of loud. And by kind of, I mean it immensely. And so I was like, what if we put the second pack and play in the laundry room and then she can go and nap there? It's way quieter. I'm the one who does the laundry. I do 1 to 2 loads a day. And so I just plan my laundry doing. But other than that, that room sits completely unused. So one frustrating part, our house was built in the 70s, and just the way it's laid out and additions and changes that have been done to it over the years, like so many things in this house make no sense. It's like a good sized house, but I feel like it's just so inefficiently laid out. I brainstorm sometimes like, ooh, if we, won $1 million and could buy this house and remodel it, like there's so many things we could do that would just make sense. But anyways, all of that to say, now I have my bedroom, which again, I never come to. It's like the last room that I ever make it to. I only come in here at nighttime to go to bed, and that's it. And it just kind of is what it is during the day. And so with the other projects we have going on, it looks like we're going to have some leftover supplies that should be enough for me to at least like paint our room. And like I said, I just showed my husband the colors and he likes them. He likes the darkest green that was on the one thing for our vanity. He loves the idea of bringing that dresser up and putting it in our room. I don't use a dresser. I just have everything in organizers in my closet. He has a 3-drawer plastic organizer thing like the kids did that he puts like his socks and undershirts and stuff like that in. But we can put those in the dresser. And again, it's a flat surface for me to put plants on. So win-win. But he was cool with that, and he really liked the idea of me doing that gray in the hall bathroom. Because again, we're just really super boring, and it's like black and white with like some wood and some plants, and call it good. So he really liked that gray, which I like too. And I like the idea that if ever we come across the right, print or something at a thrift store, because pretty much every piece of artwork in our house is thrifted, which we're totally cool with. So I was like, if it is gray, if I ever come across like the right thing that I want to put in there, I don't have to worry about it because it's gray, so anything will go. So I think that's what we're going to probably end up doing, Lord willing. And that should be nice, again, just to kind of take care of some of these little projects and things. But I showed him those colors. He liked those, and it feels nice to be able to try to put some of these things together. We just, with having my brother-in-law here now, my husband, we've like taken a corner of the basement and made it his office that he tries to do all of his work in, but there's no wall. It's there's no soundproofing. So when he's trying to record and he's trying to counsel and he's trying to just work and concentrate, he's having to listen to every sound of people running, kids running around upstairs, people going in and out downstairs and talking and doing things. And so it's just kind of been really frustrating trying to figure all of this out. And so we're trying to figure out, how much would it cost to put up a wall here and put up some panels on the basement ceiling, kind of finish this room up so that way you can have a space that will allow you to do the work that you're trying to do. So putting that together and praying for those provisions and all of that stuff to try to help him kind of put that together for him and give him a good workspace to do all of that out of. So we'll see. Those are all the pieces and the things we've been putting together. And, I just find it kind of funny that things have just been so rough for us lately. Like so many things in a good way with the church just growing and expanding in the people's lives that, we've been able to connect with and truly serve and do something for and things for our family. And I mean, all of there are so many good things, but then it's like every time we turn around, it's like one thing after another, just like attack upon attack upon attack. And some days it's like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. Like I told my husband, I said, I feel so bad, but some days I'm like, can I just go curl up in bed? I don't have anything left inside of me to give. I'm done. I'm wiped, and he feels the same way some days too. It's great to be able to give. Never have we had more meaningful work than we do now, which we're very, very thankful for, obviously. But then when all the other things mount up against you, I feel like those are the things that just kind of bring it all down, so financial things, family problems, car problems, house problems, all these different things. And it's like, oh, come on. Like, can't you just be okay so we can do all this? So hopefully we'll get the car thing figured out today. I hope, because I don't know what we'll do, but I find it interesting that last night we had some family stuff and some other things go on. And we had our prayer gathering, which was amazing and beautiful to see the different people of the church and to share in one another's, burdens and praises and to go through that and lift one another up. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. And there's some heavy, heavy stuff. So we kind of wrapped that up last night and had, again, some family stuff come up that we were trying to deal with. And it was just like, man, what are we doing? Like, I just don't even know what to do. And I was on my face on the floor in prayer, just, Lord, what do you want from us? Reveal your will to us. Plan my steps. Put all of this before us, Lord. You know what we need. You know how, empty our coffers are. You know all of these things. And so I am trusting you wholeheartedly to do all this. Direct our steps. Put those in front of us that we can serve. This is all, it's not me and my dreams and I want, it's your will. And that's what I am desiring. So reveal that to me, put me on that path, show me how best I can serve you. And then it was like this morning we woke up, one thing after another, right? It was just like one of those silly, my mom called me and the kids are spilling stuff. It was just like one of those, like, everything. Lily doesn't feel good. Virginia's doing this. The baby's doing that. Like, one thing after another. I'm like, I just want to get to the store before it starts snowing. Like, I'm just trying to do all this stuff real quick. Go, and then the car won't work. And we're a 1-car family, so we have no other option. Like, we have no vehicle. And so it was just so crazy how it was like one of those, like, one thing. I was like, Lord, I asked you to reveal your will to me. And right now it's looking a little stressful, but, you know, kind of just, you know, as we go through and we work through these things and remember that it always could be worse. You know, I think that sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that when things are happening. Okay. Daddy needed up here. Point being, it can always be worse. So stopping and reminding myself, like, hey, can you go eat at the table, please? I know. Can you eat at the table, please? I surprised us with donuts for our snow day, but Virginia didn't get hers earlier. Could always be worse. God knows what we need. I trust in him. If we need it today, we'll have it today. If we don't, then we don't need it, because God's got it. And that's where my trust is. That's where my focus is. It's so easy to get overwhelmed by all of these things, and I fall victim to it all the time as well. But then stopping and reminding ourselves, like, hey, it is what it is. It'll all work out one way or the other. Sun will still rise tomorrow. Like, everything keeps on spinning. And so, you know, it is what it is. The rest of this day is going to be cozy. You probably can't tell. No, probably not. But the snow is coming down quite a bit. It's not sticking yet, but it looks like we're in a snow globe, so it's still kind of cozy. We've got our little fire heater going here for us, and I think we're just going to kind of cozy up and relax. The baby's napping, so the house is just kind of quiet and peaceful, and I think we're all going to take advantage of it. Snuggle Lily Bee so that she can feel better, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.